Alrighty. Okay, so we've got quite a lot to cover today. All right, we're going to start with something very, very simple, which is visual text. I was surprised. I think, is this Yankun or Rachel? Someone have all got 3 out of 8, got 5 out of 8. I expect full marks for this visual text, okay? Because it's really, really visual text. Actually, there's a thing called study hard and there's a thing called study smart. If you really, really want to study smart, this is the area that you will be scoring full marks. All right, visual text in the open comprehension vocabulary question. These are some things that you need to get full marks, okay? So I'm going to go through this very quickly. I can't waste time to ask y'all who wants to go first. So I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to let the first person who raised their hand go first. Right. Okay, fine. Tanmay wants to go first. We'll have Tanmay number 1, number 2, Hasna, number 3, Tanmay number 1, Hasna number 2. Who wants to be number 3? No takers? All right, Siangkun number 3, Pini number 4, Rachel number 5. Remember your numbers, yeah? I repeat, Tanmay number 1, Hasna number 2, Siangkun number 3, Pini number 4, Rachel number 5, Pranish number 6, and Vihan number 7. Got that? Oh, Pranish, I can see your face. Pranish, you're one of the few people that I was scared I'll forget your face because I always see the top of your head. And Pini, darling, you always say that Caitlin is lying down, and now what's happening? Where are you lying down? Are you there, Pini? Are you resurrecting from Planet Mars? I would like to see your face, darling. Are you okay? Are you unwell? All right, we're going to start. All right, thank you, Pini. Such a handsome face. Where you want to hide it? All right, let's go on. We're going to start with the thing. Okay, so if you look at this visual text, right? Give me 1 second. All right, what can you see? It's a standard first aid. It's an awareness course. All right, it is a 4-hour standard first aid and awareness course. It's a certificate of participation for Singapore citizens, PRs, age 14. It's fully subsidized. All right, so for more information, please approach our CC staff. Anybody know what's a CC? What a CC here means? Anybody knows?
Community club.
Center. Thank you. It's right there. It's a community club. All right. And then this is a QR code. Okay. Maybe 10 years ago, there was no such thing as QR code. All right. So if you ask some of your parents 10 years ago, there was no such thing as QR code. But now everything we use QR code. We use QR code I use QR code for quizzes for my students, scan the QR code, join the thing. This is a registration link and it's 29th September, 20th October. So it's once a month, 24th November, 29th December. It's all on Sundays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it's in a classroom and it's in Nisun. And the course is limited to 100 participants on a first come, first serve basis. Okay, I'm going to stop here right now. I am modeling to you something that a lot of students, let me put my background. I'm modeling to you something that a lot of students do not do for PSLE. What did I do? I didn't run to the visual text questions. I didn't do that. I stopped, I looked at the visual text, and I did what I call close reading. I went line by line by line, and I went through it. I was like, oh, it's for the first 100 participants. There's a QR code for registration. So I got all this information in my head before I even looked for the questions. Do that. If you want to score 8 marks, please do that. Is that clear? All right, let's move on. Panmay, you're first up. Read the question and the answer, please. Read for me the question and give me the answer. Thank you.
Who is the standard first aid and AED awareness course meant for? Singapore citizens or PRs 14 years old and above.
Yeah, correct. Because it's right there written. So thank you. It's right there written. Sorry, can you see for Singapore citizens or PRs? Thank you. Number 2, that is Hasna. Hasna, your second question. Read the question and give me the answer, please.
What is the purpose of the QR code in the poster? It is to allow users to register for the standard first aid and AED awareness course.
Thank you. So if you look at it, what is it for? What is the QR code? Registration link. Just now, what was it for? Singapore citizens and PR. So this is called close reading. You really, really need to do close reading. In fact, I'll go through a step called annotation, but I'll do that later. All right. Okay, so you really, really need to do this, guys. Okay, number 3, Siangkun, read the question and the answer, please. Thank you.
Which of the following statements about the standard first aid and AED awareness course is true? D. The course is fully subsidized.
Subsidized. Thank you, darling.
Subsidized.
Subsidized. You see, right there again. So there is, Tanya, I ask you a question. Is there a reason why you shouldn't be getting full marks? The answers are right there. So there is no reason why any of my ADA tuition students should be getting less than 8 marks. So please, guys, your aim for this section of the English paper is full marks, okay? Let's go to number 4. Penny, could you read the question and the answer for me? Thank you.
Adam wants to find out about the standard first aid and AED awareness course. What can he do to find more information? A.
Yes, you can approach the CC staff. Sorry, guys. You can approach the CC staff for volunteers. How do you know that? For more information, please approach. Right there in bold. Why is it that I think one student in my answers got this wrong? So guys, close reading is so important. Do what I did. Do not go to the questions. Read line by line. Remember, I went from line by line. Hang on. God bless me. I went line by line by line by line and read every single information before I even read the question. Because when you read the question, you'll get a little bit confused. You'll forget what the poster is about. Okay, thank you, Pin E. Number 5, I think that is Rachel. Rachel, could you give me the question and the answer, please? Thank you.
The standard first aid and AED awareness course will be held at a classroom at Nee Soon East Community Club.
Thank you. It will be held at a classroom at how do you know that? Right there. Classroom, Nee Soon Community Club. Thank you, Rachel. The next one, I think is number 6. I think is Pranush. Pranush, read the question and the answer for me. Thank you.
According to the poster, what is the point of learning first aid? It's B.
Yeah, it is not to show off your skills. It is not just to get a certificate. It is not just to support, but it's most importantly is to help people in case of emergencies. In fact, you don't even need to look at the poster for this. This is like what I call a common sense. Thank you, Pranush. Number 8, Vihan. Could you read the question and be ready to help? It's right there. Be ready to help, but it's common sense. Vihan, could you read the question and the answer for me? Thank you.
Okay. The first sessions of the standard first aid and AED awareness course will each take place on a Wednesday. Sunday.
Thank you. You see, this is very, very important that you pay close attention. It's not on a Wednesday, it's on a Sunday. It's in small print, close reading, guys. It is so important that you guys do that. All right, I'm going to do this. Carol is only free on weekends in December. Which date should she attend? Oh my God, this is like a giveaway question. It says December. December is the 12th month. So what do you think the answer is? D. Is that clear?
D.
I still get some students getting wrong for this. So guys, I really need you guys to do close reading, process of elimination, all right? And then very, very important, look at all the thing and see if there's any clues for you guys. Can I have your marks, Tan Mei?
I got an 8. Full marks.
Hasna?
2.
Sorry?
2 wrong.
2 wrong, so 6, is it? All right, give me a bit more careful. Siangkun?
Full mark.
Full mark, thank you. Ping Yi?
Full marks.
Rachel?
5.
5. You work a bit harder, darling. Pranush?
1 wrong.
1 wrong. And Vihan?
Oh, I did not do it.
Okay. All right. So I need you to. Okay. So the next passage, right, is a closed passage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the passage. And because I've got 5 of y'all who didn't attempt it, I'm going to give y'all 5 minutes to do this. But let me read the passage, okay? So I know Tanmay, Rachel, and Siangkun have done it. But the rest of y'all, take out a piece of paper, pen, whatever you have, and start scribbling the answers. Is that clear? But let me read the passage first. Hainanese chicken rice is a dish, the dash of steamed white chicken, dashed into bite-sized pieces, and served on fragrant rice with light soy sauce. The dish is topped with sprigs of coriander leaf and sesame oil, and accompanied by a garlic chili sauce. The rich dash of chicken rice comes from rice that has been pre-fried in chicken fat and then cooked in chicken broth. The chicken is steamed dash. It is dash not too tough or dry. And while the chicken is presented on a large dish, the rice is dash served on individual plates. The dish also sometimes comes with soup, which is garnished with spring onions. Makes me very sad because in Australia, the chicken rice here, I used to buy $2-3 chicken rice. It makes me very hungry in a winter, but in Australia, the chicken rice is $24. It's not even tasty. All right, let's move on. An early dash of chicken rice featured rice balls. I've never had that actually. The rice balls were cooked in pandan leaves and ginger slices over a slow fire. The dash was then dashed into balls. You see, the rice balls were cooked. All right, so the dash, we already know that this is the rice. It's quite easy. Yeah? The dash was then dashed into balls with the cook's bare hands before it got cold. This version of the dish is dash seen in Singapore dash. Hardly seen in Singapore actually. Chicken rice is now a specialty dish at some hotels in Singapore and is listed on the Singapore Tourism Board website as dash of the local dishes that dash should not dash. So unique is chicken rice to Singapore that is sometimes dashed to as Singapore chicken rice in other countries. Yeah, in Australia, we call it the Singapore chicken rice. All right, so take a picture of this slide if you haven't finished it. Quickly, guys, I'm only going to give you 7 minutes. And take a picture of the next slide. Yeah, Hasna is done. Well done. So Hasna, Tanmay, Rachel, and Siangkut is done. So we are just waiting for Pranush, Ping Yi, and Vihan. All right, sorry, guys. Can you please get this done? I'll give you 6 minutes. Now it's 5:49, 5:55. I will come back and we'll go through the answers. What is your aim? Your aim is to get 15 marks. For those of you all like Siangkun, Rachel, and Tanmay, and Hasta who have already done this, go and revisit your questions and see whether you want to change any answers. And I'm going to go through the answers, okay? All right, 6 minutes starting now. Pranush, Tanmay, Pranush, Ping Yi, and Vihan, give me a thumbs up if you've already finished the worksheet so we can start. Pranush gives me a thumbs up already. Vihan and Pini. Vihan is okay. Thank you. Pini. All right, perfect. Alrighty. Okay, guys, we're gonna do this. Tanmay, we're gonna start back at you with number 9, and then we're gonna move forward. Okay, darling? Okay. Let's start with you, Tanmay. Hainanese chicken rice is a dish that I'm just gonna give me the answer. I want to do this really fast.
Okay. Is a dish that consists.
Okay, so yesterday my student says contain. All right, you wouldn't say it contains. A dish doesn't contain. A dish consists. All right, consists. And remember, you must put the S because it's a dish. All right, so if you say contain, may I go? Yes, Pranish, you may. All right, the next person is it consists of steamed white chicken dashed into bite sizes. Hasna?
Chopped.
Chopped into, actually the chicken is, okay, you can say chopped or you can say cut. All right, so I accept both. Chopped into or cut into. All right, I accept both the answers. Thank you for that. And next one, Siangkun, the rich dash of chicken rice comes from the rice. The rich what?
Flavor.
Thank you. Yesterday, there was one girl who put flavoring. No, I do not accept flavoring. It's just flavor. And remember when you press flavor, yesterday there was also one girl who spelled flavor without the U. If you take away the U from color, neighbor, and flavor, this is American spelling. And because we are in Singapore, we follow the British system. So we follow British English, which means we will have the U. All right, so please do not take away the U. All right, thank you. Number 4, Pin E. The chicken is steamed dash. Penny?
The chicken is steamed. So
it is dash. Nope. It's a tough one though. The chicken is steamed. Look at the word. Not too tough, not too dry. So it is steamed dash, not too tough or not too dry. Anybody can help him out? Yes, Tanmay?
I wrote that the chicken is steamed
Yes.
until.
It's all right, correct. Yes, thank you, Penny, for trying that. It is not so, but the chicken is steamed until it is, after Penny is